Welcome back, everybody, to The Infected. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to keep working on getting our base set up here. So I just got back from my old base location with a load of stuff. I've discovered that there are some interesting ways that you can attach stuff to the truck. So I've got like my 2 ingot shelves there. I've got a coal thing attached to the side. I went up to that cave in the far north and got my my mineral extractor thingy. We have an extra box there that's loaded with coal, plus I'm loaded down with coal because I stayed in that cave and got a bunch of coal. And so yeah, let's keep working on setting stuff up. You guys told me in the comments that I can take the repair hammer and I can mark a tree in such a way that Mike won't chop it down. I had no idea that I could do that, and I wished I would have known that. It's nobody's fault, of course. Nobody, we never knew. None of us. I wished I would have known that in advance, though, because then we could have saved our tree. So I know for next time. So that's the important thing, live and learn, right? Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start by let's grab our coal bin here, and since we're doing smelting ops in the house at the moment, that's a temporary situation. I want to leave that open for more storage. So I think we'll just put this in front of the stone bin for now. Again, all very temporary configuration here. And I really need to make another one of those because I have so much more coal, both in my inventory and what's in the truck. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and go to placeables, storage, and coal crate. Coal crate. I guess we could put... I wish I could slide it in there, but it's not going to let me do that. So we'll just put this one here. Will those be stacked? I don't know. That's going to need 8 planks and 10 nails, which we don't have room for. Alright, let's just temporarily... Here, we'll put you in here. Temporarily put some of those in there so we can get nails. We're not going to have enough nails, so we're going to have to do an ingot. Iron ingot. Those are steel ingots. So yeah, let's... Oh, I've got all of these too. I think I want to save the fragments. So, yeah, here, we'll just keep it like this. We should be able to put you in there. We got a wolf outside, and also you. We'll put the seeds in here. Oh, one thing we could do is load this up. I won't start it though unless we get a blizzard. Okay, so what do we need? We need planks and nails. We're making that 1 ingot for the nails. Let's grab planks from over here. Did I need 6 or 8? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't remember, so let's grab 8. Yeah, it was 8. Okay, good. And that's still cooking up. So we'll wait for that to finish. While we're waiting for that, let's grab you. I don't know if you're my iron ingot shelf or my lead ingot. Okay, so again, because this is all temporary, let's just put these up against here for now. Actually, I think I'll center it on the window. Yeah, that's my lead ingot shelf. Iron ingot shelf is here, and it's actually empty at the moment, so we'll get it filled up. Sure, we'll stack that up high. Why not? All right, this guy is loaded with even more coal. This guy we're going to take to the cave. This cave right here. Yeah, so this one is relatively close to the house, so we're going to take with that one there. I'm not even sure how we get in there. Like it's in a hidden valley or something. There's probably a passageway here, so we'll figure that out. You know, I still need to go get the ATV trailer too. So that's something that has to be done. We will unload this guy. It's got all this stuff in here, but I need a bin to put all of that in. And I was going to use the one that's storing all the extra coal once we can get these done. Okay, let's go here, make nails. Okay, and then we'll fill you up with everything that's in our inventory. Grab all of you. We have a nice supply of coal for a while here. Alright, I got all of that done. Now we could potentially grab these. So let's grab the ore first and leave the stone. We're not going to fit all of these in here. I don't think we will. We have more copper, more cobalt. Let's pull these out. Let's put the copper in there. I think I'm just going to put the one iron ore on here. And I wish we could sort these. Okay, and I guess we'll put one cobalt in there just to fill it up, and then we'll do aluminum, cobalt, steel ingots there. And that takes care of getting that done. Let's grab 7 stone and put those on the furnace. Let's just grab all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 is what we needed, and that was the exact amount we had. How about that? Sometimes a plan just comes together. Most of the time it doesn't. Okay, so that emptied that out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's grab you. And you're loaded with coal. So I think what we'll do is we'll just keep the coal in here. And we'll pull from here first before we pull from these bins, just to slowly empty this out and then repurpose it for something else. I still have a bunch more storage crates back at the main base. I have 2 more extractors, the gasoline distillery, and the oil tank. So I still have several more trips to make. I'm going to do all that off camera because it's really just going to be me going, grabbing the stuff, and coming back kind of thing. But I did want to take you guys with me for the cave setup, which we will be doing on our way back to the base. So while I'm thinking about it, let's grab the upgrade hammer. I just want to see how this marking the tree business works. And if we go to this tree, so what do I do? Right click? Oh, no select. Wait, what? That's interesting. Oh, we're going to get an attack. You know what? I don't want this anywhere near the base. Because apparently these extractors are very fragile, and the enemies can take them out in a couple of hits. So let's not have... I'd rather me die than that, right? I mean, I don't want to die either, but sometimes shit happens. Alright, let's just see what happens, where they come from. I don't think they're coming from that direction. Okay, we got one of those fuckers. Yeah, I gotta get those spikes fixed over here. It's possible. I'm starting to think though that my spikes are just too far out and they're spawning inside of them. But of course I couldn't tell because I can't watch both sides at the same. Well, actually I guess I could if I was. Come on, stamina. Yeah, I could watch them. If I'm standing here, I could watch them. I need to try and do that for the next time to see if they're actually spawning inside. Because they could have spawned outside of that and just ran around the corner like they did, you know, that one time. So, we'll figure that out. Anyway, that hurt a little bit. Actually, let's not burn one of those. We'll use the chair to heal up. That reminds me too, I need to fix my armor. Got 8 minutes. That one's got 8. Here, let's just eat another one of those. You in there. Maybe we should do that. Because that's broken, that's damn near broken. Those are broken, those are broken. I think I need 500 coin to buy the repair bench from the trader. One thing we could maybe do, it's a bit risky, but we could just keep going and go do some looting and sell some stuff. I don't really want to do that though until I have my base set up. Right now I'm very motivated to get everything set up here. So yeah, let's just keep on keeping on. All right. So for now, we're going to just keep smelting stones until we can get our extractors, you know, set up. And let's go ahead and put that one iron ingot up there. You can go in here. You can go in there. All right, so let's go ahead and hydrate. And we could stand to eat some meat. And we're in pretty good shape on our nutrition. Our vitamins are a bit low, but not terribly low. What time is it? It is 12:22. Let's sleep for just a little bit to get our energy back up. I'll just take a little noon time nap here. Okay, that takes care of that. Still got to get these rails finished. I got some bone shards in there to sell. You guys told me in the comments to sell those. I'm going to keep one full stack just to replace arrows as needed, but otherwise we'll be good to go. Why don't we eat one liver, and that'll give us a nice little boost there. And do I have clean water or no, we have dirty water. All right, let's just keep this topped off here too. So I think what we'll do is let's go to this cave right here and drop off our extractor so we can get that going again. What I might eventually do is have a dedicated extractor for each ore type, so aluminum, copper, and cobalt specifically. But I don't think I'm not going to do that right now. I don't think we're in a place right at the moment where we can do that. Let's grab one of you and Get you going. And also, we have another ingot there. So we'll put that ingot up there. All right, that's good. Refill our water. Put out the fire. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on over. Yeah, I want to take some extra biofuel with me. So we're gonna have we're gonna need 4 to fill it up. Split half. Split half again. Because these we need for the extractors, we're going to keep at the base, and then this will keep out at the location with us. You know what? That means I need to bring another storage bin out there. In fact, we might even end up setting out a little outpost there with, you know, real basic stuff, bed and whatnot. Before we leave, and oh wait, we were going to do this. So if I hit that doesn't do anything obvious. If I right click on it, it just... What the fuck? Oh, you got to be way out here. Roof caps, walls, doors. So that's just for upgrade. So how do I mark it? Did I just mark it? And if I did, how do I know that I marked it? Pretty sure you guys said use the upgrade hammer. Maybe it's the repair hammer? Let's try the repair hammer. Okay, if we right click with the repair hammer, doesn't do anything. Ah, it's the repair hammer. Okay. Added to the no cut list. Nice. I guess once we add it, we can't unadd it. We wanted it to cut down, we'd have to cut it down ourselves. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, let's get another spike going here. What we'll do is we'll leave maybe we'll do 2. We need to leave this little path for Mike to be able to get through, though. I think we do. Let's just put that there and see if that causes him problems. Right. Okay, so 1 log, 4 sticks, 1 rope. And then we're also going to need the fragments as well. Mike's probably out of food, but there's no work for him at the moment either. Let's put you over here. Let's put you back in here. We're going to need... Grab all those fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 1, and there's 2 full upgrades. All right, so we needed sticks and we needed... Let's just do this. Let's grab all 3 of those logs. Oh, we need rope too. We'll need 2 ropes, right? So. One log, 2 logs, 1 rope, 1 rope. Harvest, 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 harvest. I know we don't need all of these sticks, but I'm just going to harvest them all anyway. Okay, and then grab you, no, grab you, and upgrade, upgrade. You, that's right, I need to repair you. No, we need the stone hammer. And probably a couple of fragments as well. you there. Put you there. Let's grab a couple of these. I think, yeah, the ones that are lower down are closer to expiring. I suppose we could just butcher you. And let's wash our hands. Oh, can we wash our hands in the snow? Oh. Yes, we can wash our hands in the ice. Brr, that's cold. Okay, get some more of you going. Look at all the bacon that pig gives. Oh my god. I'm surprised Mike can't eat bacon. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, who doesn't like to eat bacon? Unless there was something else going on there. Maybe we should try that again. If you guys left a comment about that, I haven't seen it yet, by the way. I've already mentioned this once, but I'll mention it again. I'm usually a few episodes ahead of you. And incidentally, on that note, I have to do one more business trip next, this coming week. Today's Sunday. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'll be gone for a week. I'll have a couple of videos pre-recorded for you, but I'm not going to be able to have enough for the whole week. So, and when I return the following week, I'm not expecting to have to go on any more really long trips for quite some time. So we should be able to get back into a normal groove. Sounds like we got a blizzard coming, but hey, guess what we have? We've got a heater now. All right, put that there, that there, that there, there. Let's go just put one of these in Mike's thing and see if he'll eat it, because something was bugging out before. We might need to also reset him too. Recall Mike. Okay. Yeah, he is definitely hungry. Let's see if he eats the bacon. Maybe there was something else buggy about that last time. Yeah, he ate it. Okay. I don't know what the hell was going on the last time then. That was weird. Okay. Here, dude. Since you will eat bacon and I have so much of it, I'm going to give you the bacon and I'll keep the dried meat for me. Well, yeah, let's do it that way. We may not actually get cold because we've got our winter clothes on, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. Take all of you back off. Can't believe how much bacon that pig gave us. Holy shit. A lot of bacon, man. Alright. We'll put that lever back in there, and these we will take for ourselves. Let's take some water. I should probably just make another large flask and quit screwing around with this little flask. I will. It's on the to-do list along with a million other things. All right, grab you off of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Move you guys over there. Wait, we needed to take some of these fragments to repair this spike over here. Okay, that's done. As far as I'm aware, we haven't had any hits on our other spikes. Let's go take a quick look-see and just double check that. Yeah, you're all good. All good there. Okay, these spikes I still need to upgrade, but we're still in the process of making ingots for that. Here, let's... No cut. No cut. So any trees that do come back, which will be on the peripheral because that one's across the way there. We'll at least get those marked. Is there any way you can replant trees? That'd be nice if you could do that. Okay, grab all of the bacon. And we'll go give that to Mikey. Hey, look at him working now. Amazing what your health will do if you feed him. Ooh, all of that. Yep, we didn't even get cold at all during that blizzard. Yay us. You still can, though, even with the winter coat. It's happened before. Alright, I think we're finished with you, so let's put the fire out. You've got a full thing of coal for when we do need the heat. Let's cycle this again. Here, let's do this. I'm going to put the 2 steel ingots up here. We'll slurp you up there. We'll put you there, so that way everything stays together. I think I'm keeping that in here. And the sticks. Why don't we... Do we need to eat another pumpkin? Yeah, we could stand to eat another pumpkin. We'll eat that one right now. What is it? It is still January. Okay, so we have all of January and February still to get through for winter. Oh man, those are full. Okay, I'm just gonna drop these. Trying to think. You know what? Actually, here, let's not. Oh, right. We needed to make another container to store our biofuel in over at the cave. So, placeables, storage. Put that down. And we need 8 planks for you. Here, let's grab some of these logs here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I sure am enjoying this game, man. I mentioned this at the very beginning of the series, but in case some of you didn't see that, I've known about this game for a long time. It's been out for quite a few years, but I just never, I don't know. I guess I just was never really inspired to play it so much. Here, let's try this other side. This is really weird. There we go. Okay. And, and so it's not like I didn't know it was here, but I don't know. There was a few things about it. Very early access feel, kind of thing. But, now with the updates and stuff, I'm just having fun with it. It's got its issues. There's no doubt about it. I still don't really like the Vambies so much in terms of how they're implemented. That's not to say they're not dangerous. They are fucking dangerous. So I have a little respect for them in that sense, but I don't know. I just think they're a bit jank and could be better animations and stuff. But, I mean, overall, though, this game is awesome. It is really good, and I'm very much enjoying playing it. Okay, so we need to get to this cave so we can drop off our extractor and get it going. And we'll probably, if we can, we'll set up a little outpost there. Why don't we bring some rope with us? And maybe we should also... Here, let's just grab a stack of rope. We should also bring or set up a workbench just so we have it there. Well, I don't know if we need to get that fancy. What does it take to make a normal workbench again? Planks and nails. Yeah. Maybe we will. Oh, that's just wasting coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's grab one of you. Make the nails. Yeah, we'll crap the workbench over there just so we have it if we need it for anything. Because what I'll probably end up doing at various times is going to the cave and staying there for a long time and harvesting, you know, getting a big load of coal, stuff like that. And I'll want a place to, you know, replenish water, cook scorpion meat, because scorpion meat's delicious. We all know that. And also, you know, sleep if we have to. Might as well put one more piece of meat on here, eh? We'll leave those other ones there. All right, are we ready to go? Let's drink you one more time. All right, I'm looking at the map here, and I'm trying to decide where to go. We could potentially take the truck along here because it's usually fairly clear right along the edge of the cliff. See if we can get through, you know, down to here. Of course, if we're gonna fuck around with that, we could just get on the highway and go to this trader town and then cross through. Thing is I'm not sure if we go, you know, if we need to get to this cave from here or from this side. Maybe we ought to take a little bit of a change in plans. Maybe we should take this. You know, because we'll be more agile, can move around better, and just figure out where the entrance is first, so that way we know where to drive to. And in that process, why don't we also go get our trailer so we have it? If we're going to do that, I need to go back and look in my video several episodes ago where we found that trailer and look and see what it said we needed to repair it and make sure we have all that stuff. All right, so I'm going to cut the camera and do that, and then I'll bring you guys back. I might go ahead and sleep till morning too. Not that we're super tired, but maybe we will. So I'll bring you guys back once I have all of those materials assembled and ready to go. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and go on a trip. Oh, excuse me, Mike. We'll figure out where to go for the cave. I looked back in my video, and the trailer needed mechanical parts, screws, and iron ingots. And I was able to do the screws and mechanical parts at that time, so I just needed 3 iron ingots, which we have here in our inventory. Plus, I have the stuff we need to make the workbench for the outpost. We have a spare canister of fuel. What is the fuel looking like? Oh yeah, we have a 3/4 of a tank of gas in there too. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna go along through here, and then, yeah, I don't know, it's really hard to say, because I mean, if you look at the map, it looks like the entire thing is enclosed. I'm almost thinking, my instinct is telling me maybe this is how we would get into this little hidden area. So why don't we go ahead and let's just do like a quick marker here. Why don't we go to that marker, and then we'll get off the road and go this way. I think that's what we'll do. All right, let's cruise. I haven't hardly spent any time on this ATV because we found the pickup truck first before we found the ATV. But it has its uses. It'll be nice for, you know, short distances, and in cases like this where we need to traverse, you know, woods and things like that where the truck might get caught up. The trailer, you know, should give us a decent capacity for short runs and things like that too, so. I don't think we can run over Vambies on this, though, so not even going to try it. See ya, sucker. I kind of wish, and I've mentioned this before, I kind of wish I would have found this first and used it for a while before we got to the truck, because I felt like we kind of jumped ahead a little bit, which we did. And that's fine. I mean, we didn't do anything wrong. It's just the way things worked out, but it's all right. It's all good. Okay, so let's go up through here. Yeah, it would have been a pain in the ass trying to get the truck through here. But I want to, like I said, I want to figure out how to get into this place first before we attempt to bring the truck to it. Let's go over this way. Shit. That motherfucker must have just spawned right behind us. Come here, bitch. Okay. So, let's go back over this way. My guess is, you know, again, based upon looking at the map, there's probably a tunnel that leads through, or a very narrow passageway, which is probably this area here. Wow, this could be a really good base location, because you just have that spot there and the opening over here that you'd have to barricade. It's nice and flat. It's near a cave. It's not near a trader, but that's, you know, that's not a big deal. Living near a cave would be super useful for obvious reasons. Okay, yeah, let's keep going through here. This opens up into this little valley. There isn't any water nearby. Not that that's a big deal, because I think that's the cave right there. Let's just look around a little bit. See, it goes this way too. So the map isn't really doing a very good job, especially right in through here, of showing that this area is open. But it is. If we go this way, is this actually open? No, it's just a little cubby back here. Okay. A little depression down here, but there's no water at the center of it. Kind of looks like that's a place where a pond could potentially be. Okay, nothing that way. Yep. I think the game should have vehicle damage, and we should have to repair it. Maybe that's something that's planned for the future. So that's going to go all the way back through there, it looks like. There's a Bambi down there. quite get a headshot. Another thing I think they should do is, with the AI of the enemies, is make them dodge a little bit more, not just run straight at you. Because it makes it pretty easy to kill him. Except for the guy that does dodge. He's like 100% dodge every time you shoot an arrow. So he's a little too much, and then the other ones are not enough, in my opinion. Okay, so that opens up all down into that area there. So none of this, this is all accessible. It just doesn't look like it on the map. Alright, let's just drive back around this way again and take a quick look at the cave itself. And while we're there, we might as well set the outpost. Well, actually, do I want to do that? I think I'd rather get the extractor over here and get it going while we build the outpost. That would make more sense, I think. But we shouldn't have any trouble with the truck as long as we stay along the edge of the cliff. So there's the cave right there. Alright, it's not a very big cave. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because the coal nodes respawn really quickly. So you can just kind of walk around the cave, and by the time you've made the full circuit, there's new nodes that have spawned. It's pretty small compared to the other cave we were at. That one's a little bigger, but again, not a big deal. I see you there. Okay. All right. Cool. There's a baby. Headshot. Did he fall through the world? Oh no, I guess I didn't go far enough. Okay, so why don't we set up the workbench, and we're just going to put it right here just so I can get this stuff out of my inventory. So that's there. Alright, so yeah, let's actually do a quick storage bin just so I can free some stuff up out of my my inventory. So we'll just put a storage right down here. Nothing fancy for that. And you're going to need 8 planks, which means we also need to do a log bench, saw bench. 1 saw bench is adequate for a small outpost. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Okay, and then let's cut a few trees down. My bow is broken. Damn. I thought I had recently fixed that back up, but apparently not. All right, let's find a stick. I've got the rope with me. There's a stick. Is it what is it that we need for that? It's 1 stick, 3 rope. Yeah, that's all we need. Okay, so go here. Craft. There we go. Okay, got our bow back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more for that. 1, 2. Bam. All right. Let's put all of the sticks. We'll put all of the rope. Put the bark chips. We don't. We'll put the plant fiber in there in case we need that for something maybe. Rest of this stuff we'll take with us. These, of course, we're going to use to get the trailer. And then I'll set the rest of this up when we come back with the extractor. The main reason I did this right now, again, is just so I could offload a couple things from my inventory and we have room. We might even do a little bit of looting after we get the trailer. Since we're out and about and we have the trailer available to do that. That we're going to keep in there for when we need gas. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to do now, guys, is... I think I'm going to go back and get the extractor just so I can get it running, you know? I hate the idea of it just sitting out there not running. Not that that's that big of a deal. Is it possible for me to carry the extractor while I'm on the ATV? That's just not very realistic, but maybe. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go back. Let's get the extractor down. Let's finish this little outpost so we can get it working for us, and then we will go get the trailer and do a little bit of loading. That's the plan. No, I don't think I want to go this way. I think I want to go the other way. Okay, so the cave is there. Oh, God. Cave is there, so what we'll do is when we get the truck is we're going to... What is that? Oh, it's a deer. Okay. The footsteps of the deer and the bear sound exactly the same, so whenever I hear that noise, it makes me a little nervous. Okay, so we should be able to bring the truck just along the cliff here without getting it caught up on a bunch of shit. It all looks good coming along through here. Oh, there's a couple enemies. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any trouble getting the truck over here. What's over here? We've got a lake. I think we looked at this area as a possible building spot too, but never actually did anything with it. But yeah, this is the thing that I really like about the ATV is you can kind of go through the tulies with it. Alright, let's look at a map. We should be able to just follow the river all the way back up to the base. Yeah, there's the base right there. Look at that. That looks pretty cool off in the distance like that. I like it. I have to go up this way because the spikes are in the way. Okay, we will park you right there. Let's check up on Mike's food. Oh yeah, he's got lots of bacon left. While we're here, let's do another cycle of these. I know I'm wasting coal, but I've got so much coal that I'm not too terribly concerned about wasting it, though I do acknowledge that I am wasting it. Waste not, want not, you know, kind of thing, but yeah. No excuse for me. It's just the way it is. And you guys are going to have to live with it. It's just the way it is. How many times am I going to say that's just the way it is? Kind of like that song. It's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Oh, I should have left the biofuel at the place too. What am I doing? I am putting you... Yeah, I'm just keeping cans in the medical thing for now. Oh, you know what? We need to make a food preparation table. We will. It's on the list. Might not be a whole lot of point in doing that though until we get our greenhouse going. I mean, we still could, but now let's eat that. Let's eat that. Let's eat that. We'll take you off, put you on. Redo our hydration. One thing too is I totally acknowledge that I could do things more efficiently, but I'm not too worried about that, at least not for our first time through the game, you know, doing a full playthrough. When I do future playthroughs, I would like to think, you know, I'll be a little bit better at that sort of thing. But I'm not going to sweat about it too much because, you know, at the end of the day, we're doing this to have fun and not to be perfect. That being said, I do like to do things, you know, reasonably efficiently as well. So just got to have a little bit of a balance. That's what it's all about. Balance. All right, let's get our hydration completely topped off, and then we will be good to go for a couple of road trips. We got to go get extractor down and the outpost set up, and then we got to go get the trailer and do a little bit of loading. That's the plan. Okay. Let us go get our extractor down. Wonder if I can get through here. Looks like we can. Go up through this way. Alright, let's look at the map. I need to get across over that way. Can I do this? Oh my god. Okay, I think we got this. Nice. Wasn't sure there for a second. Okay, let's turn. Go along the cliff now. I hope those Vambies that were over here have despawned. So we have to be careful of them because here again they could completely take out this extractor like scarily fast. I guess we want to go this way? No, I don't think we want to go that way. I think we want to go this way. Hopefully we can squeeze through here. And then around this way. Okay, just looking for those Bambies. I think we can scooch through here. I don't want to take the chance of flipping the truck too because I don't know if that damages the extractor or not, but we don't want to take that chance. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. I think in the future, if and when we put more extractors down, trying to decide which way we're supposed to go. Let's go around this way. we'll just bring the stuff with us and build it on site rather than try and hauling a built one. I'm just doing this one because it was already built, you know. Just keeping my eyes open for VAMs. Ooh, this is kind of tight going through here, isn't it? Let's go. I can always get out and cut trees down if I have to, but... All right, we made it. Yes. Excuse me. Let's grab you and get you down. And I'm going to put one there, and we'll probably put one here, one here, one here. Just kind of right across the front there when the time comes. For now... Yeah, just go ahead and do, whoops, go ahead and do everything. But later on, we'll add 2 more, so we'll have one dedicated to aluminum, one to copper, one to cobalt. Because there's no point in using these extractors to get stone, because we get stone, you know, other ways. Okay, so let's just do a very quick outpost here. So this is in a covered... in a covered area. So what we'll do is we'll put just a single foundation over here, and let's lower it down a bit. That should be good. And you need 4 logs and 6 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll get some logs going. I'm not going to set up a log holder here because if I do that, I think Mike would actually come all the way over here and fill it up. We don't really need him to do that. All right, let's get a bed down so we have a place to rest. Furniture, bedroom, bed. We'll turn this way. And that requires 6 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. While we're waiting on that, I think we just leave that stuff there. Again, I totally don't give a shit about how neat or nice this is. It's just a very basic temporary place to rest, refuel, etc. Let's go others. Put the campfire right here. We are going to need a water bin that's under the sky. So that's going to be kind of in a weird spot, but it is what it is. Placeables, others, wash basin. Okay, that needs 6 planks. 1, 2. Cut some more trees. And you need 8 firewood and 10 small stone. Okay, there's your stone. Just put all that stuff in there for now. And then 8 firewood. Whoops. Well, okay, let's sleep. Didn't mean to do that, but since we're doing it, let's do it. Okay, now we need firewood. Okay, got that done. Let's grab you, put you on there, grab 2 more boards. Need 2 more boards to finish that out. Hopefully I don't drive into that at some point and break it. That would suck. Okay, there's our final 2 boards. We got a water supply going. We can hunt scorpions for food if we're really desperate. All right, let's put the firewood in here. And those sticks. What we'll do is we'll just keep these sticks in here and use those for firewood, as well as the bark chips, because we just don't really need that kind of thing. I don't think we need to keep all this rope here, particularly now that we have a workbench. We can make more rope if we need to, so let's bring that back with us. The stone we really don't need for anything at all, but it's there. Okay, I think we're good to go here. Do we have a thingy yet? Yep, we have 1 thingy of copper ore. Might as well take that with us. We are set up in the cave, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. So again, the plan will be at some point in the future, I'll come back, I'll build 2 more extractors, and then we'll have dedicated extractors to copper, aluminum, and cobalt. That is the plan. All right, let's head back home and get our ATV, and then we'll go grab the trailer and do a little bit of looting, with the main goal to make 500 coins so we can buy the repair bench, so we can then repair our armor. And I think I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Actually, you know what? Let's just go this way. I think I can make it back to the base in the back country as long as I stay near cliffs. So I'll see you back at the house.